have good food. This can give you a clear picture of how wide enough the road is going to be. So they didn't plant only this way, but this side also. What the heck? Well guys, the Kampala Capital City Authority is expanding Queensway into an 8-lane dual carriage highway simply to increase capacity of the heavy commuters and business traffic flowing between the city center and the Entebbe Road corridor. Right now you're looking at the inlet to the city center from Entebbe Road. In today's video guys, I'm going to show you the extension of the Queensway. So we are going to be moving along the newly constructed stretch, the extension of Queensway. But yeah, before I take you there, I wanted to show you the road that is being used right now. If you're from the city center connecting to Entebbe Road. So this is the inlet, and where I'm taking you is the outlet. If you're getting out of the city center, if you're exiting the center of Kampala City, you use the other stretch that I'm taking you right now. Well, let's go. So they are telling you no way through for vehicles over 4 meters high, because there is a flyover that can't allow you to cross through. Well, we are in Katwe. This is Katwe, one of the biggest slums we have in Kampala. So we are just on the edge of the center of Kampala City. It is a walkable distance from here to the city center. They've just had a heavy downpour. This side you can see from the look of the surface.
Smartphone network egambye nti kuweerere kwatandagamu ntyo okukiwe kinekalanika okumala omwezi mulamba kwatandagamu ntyo okukiweza ekalanika eyazambyako sekirawo ekalanika
Well guys, we are now connecting to the flyover. Oh my, I didn't know. Actually there is some heavy work ongoing. So today I want to take you to this exclusive detailed expansion of this Queensway that is rewriting how we commute, how we enter and exit the city center. I've actually forgotten the name of this bridge here. I will tell you when I remember. Well, from the city center connecting to Entebbe Road, you use the road up, which is our main aim. That is the road that is having extensions right now. And now from the city center connecting to Nsambia, you can use this underpass here. How incredible. So as we speak, guys, they are tamaking. I didn't know there was some serious work ongoing. Yes, guys, they are tamaking the road right now. Just stove. No, so yes, guys, today I'm having my lunch here in Katwe. I had to pause a bit. I wasn't feeling so well, so this is where you can come and have lunch if you're in a budget. Actually, someone recommended me this place. They have good food, not very expensive. So all this, I'm having beef stew. I have roasted peanuts on the side, posho, matoke, sweet potato, rice, and then a piece of pumpkin. This is what I'm having for lunch. We are here in Katwe. So after here, I'm going to take you for more adventures. Guys, it is not very common to order for meat if you're not in these high-end restaurants around Kampala, and they give you 3 pieces of meat. This is 1, 2, 3, and these are heavy pieces of meat. This is not very common, guys. So if I was staying around here, I tell you this would be my favorite spot. And you know, they even have serviettes on the side. Can you imagine? Well, guys, here we are with the extension of the Queensway. Oh man, the rainfall is not doing any good for these guys here. It makes the road very slippery. So I have to say that since we were here last time, there isn't much that is done apart from extending, because I remember by the time I was here it wasn't as wide as this, so they've tried to extend it more to make the road wider. Well, at this point, this is the only road we use getting out of the city, and now they're trying to extend it to an 8-lane road. It's going to be extended to 8 lanes. The weather is not friendly at all. It's not friendly on my side. Well, it is about only 3 kilometers. It is a 3-kilometer stretch. I'm talking of this particular part where extensions are happening from the Kampala flyover up to Shibuya roundabout. It's just about 3 kilometers. But very important. Very important. So more excavations are happening here. They are trying, I think they are laying gravel. They are laying gravel here. Leveling and compacting is done. So they are now laying gravel. It's called gravel base. Gravel base. And now the builders are having lunch. It's lunchtime. So most of the businesses this side don't move smoothly because this is a one-way road. It just gets you out of the city. If there was a road that gets you inside the city, then it would be more busy. Last time I was here, it wasn't as wide as it is right now. This is incredible. So commuting around the city center, outside of the city center, especially connecting to Entebbe Road, it's going to be eased so much. We are going to be having our railway moving the other side, and then here the road is going to be extended to 8 lanes. I don't know if you can see clearly. I can barely see anything with my camera. You know, I'm using a GoPro, whereby GoPros don't work well in low light. Yeah, so this can give you a clear picture of how wide enough the road is going to be. And I have a feeling they are going to extend more because this is so far only 2 lanes. So we are remaining 6 lanes if it is supposed to be 8. Because somewhere they say 8 lanes and somewhere they say 6. That is it. There is our Kampala flyover, which includes the flyover, it includes the underpass, the footbridge, and 5 major junctions, not forgetting the clock tower. Actually, from here I'm going to move you around and we'll see. Now right here, as they tell you to go slow because there is work ahead, this is where the road widening starts from. So they are widening from a 2 lanes road that we are using right now to 8 to 8 lanes. Guys, Kampala has so much change. The city has so much change. So the Kampala flyover project, the first phase of the Kampala flyover project stopped right here, exactly here. And now this is where we're having extensions of the clock tower, I mean of Queensway, this way. So they are adding 6 lanes this way to make it 8 lanes as it has to be. So this way has to look like just you see here. Yeah. So these taxi stages you see here, guys, are not supposed to be here. They are prohibited, but you know, hustle still continues. Hustle still continues in Kampala. These are prohibited stages. This is that mega road project we had. I think it was completed last year, and it really changed the way we move around Kampala and the look of the city. Here is Usafi Market. Usafi Market is right here, and this side is Mango. Yeah. Ngakukwatira ki blaza oli fiti chakabi. Guys, this is the former Mukwanaked, which is now City Base Complex. Kampala is changing very fast. So this was the first structure. This was the first one. So guys, as we're having the city base complex being developed, something is happening this side as well, along Namirembe Road, the non-motorized corridor. We are having some developments as well. Oh yeah. So guys, the drainage along Namirembe Road is being worked on. Now this is how Kampala City looks like. Our movements were interrupted. Yeah, so in attempts of resolving the problem of floods here in Kampala downtown, they had to restructure the drainage system around here. As they are working on Benichwanuka Street, they are as well working on this road here to clear the drainage. But I have to believe the constructions are happening in the wrong season, because whenever it rains, the work becomes very hard, especially around here where they've already dug and installed culverts. Because right now they can't do anything because the water is full, has filled the waterway, so they cannot do anything right now. I have to believe that's why they are even halting on putting more culverts here, because if they do and rainfall comes, they will have to wait for the water to get out. Kampala is upgrading, Kampala is changing. Well, guys, all right. This is no longer the Namirembe Road you used to know. It's changing, and it's changing very fast. It's under serious makeover. Yes, the works of Namirembe Road drainage starts all the way from Benichwanuka Street, right there, and they come up to here when they connect to Nachivugo Channel. Yeah, the weather was so dull, but now the sunshine is coming out. So here we are, guys. So far, this is how it looks like. Yeah, they are simply working on this channel, making sure we don't get floods anymore. So the drainage from Benichwanuka Street to here cannot be blocked anymore. Remember, Nakivubo channel is the biggest water channel we have in the center of Kampala, whereby most of the streams around here come and connect to Nakivubo channel. And if that is worked on properly, then we can't have floods anymore. Well guys, I'm still giving you changes that are happening in Kampala City, especially downtown. So, group of companies in conjunction with Kampala Capital City Authority, they are making Kampala City greener, smarter and more organized. So they are trying to plant more palm trees along this street here, Namirembe Road, to make it look greener but more organized. So they planted hundreds of trees along this stretch and also along Sebana Kizito Road. And now this is how the street looks like. I know after the trees grow well, they will make this area look smarter, greener. So they didn't plant only this way, but this side also, just like you see here. So they planted here in the middle and then on the right side. How amazing, how incredible. Well guys, so the palm trees were not only planted along Namirembe Road, so even here there are hundreds of them. This is Sebana Kizito Road. Yeah, so Mr. Hamis Chigundu is trying to make sure that the city looks green. How is that? Let you know. Yeah, so more palm trees along the structures, along the new structures. Having new structures on the left side and on the right. Shopping grounds on the right. This side we have city base complex. I've just showed you what is happening behind these buildings. More constructions are happening. So this road is blocked right here. You can't go further than this. I don't really know why. I think something must be happening somewhere around here. How are these improvements, guys? Do you think they will change the look of the city, make it more disorganized? You know, you can tell us what you think. Do they make the city look cleaner, organized, greener, or they just make it disorganized somehow? So it's going to be like this up to where the structure has stopped. But you know, this side they are still working on the structures are not yet done. Now here we are on the very last palm tree. So the other side they are still doing constructions. Not only this side but also on the right side more structures are coming up. Well, that's where we are. That's where we are. This is the most busy road in Kampala city right now. And now that we're having some improvements, it is getting the city more chaotic. All right, that will be all for today, guys. Let me hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, so you don't miss more coming videos. We meet in the next one.